What up? How's it going, everybody? Hope y'all are doing well. Hope you're awake. This is a little bit new for me, something I'm gonna have to get used to. So just kind of stick with me over the next couple weeks, as this is gonna be an adjustment period. Just getting up this early consistently, 2:30 in the morning. That's not too shabby. That's pretty early, but it's all to watch Loki live with you guys because I'm so pumped with the show. I know many of you guys are, so make sure to chime down in the comments. We can start off by doing a Q&A, talk about our hype level for the show. I guess I can go ahead and ask you guys stuff like, what on a scale of 1 to 10 would you say is your hype level for Loki? Let me know all of that down below. It looks like the left place was in here about an hour ago, in 1.5 hours. Yes, it is that time now. Thank you for stopping by. Bernardo the Movie Geek, yo, what up? Hope you are doing awesome. Can't wait for this show, and I just want to come by and say enjoy the first episode, as I want to experience it myself. Totally understand that, man. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. I hope you enjoy it as well, too. Make sure to let me know what you think about it. Yeah, have fun. Thank you for stopping by. I'm excited for this show. I have been able to see the first two episodes already, but that said, I wanted to come on here and experience it with you guys, and just and watch it and hear what you guys think and have to say, and we can talk about some of the details and stuff like that. This will all be also be followed up by, hopefully, spoiler reviews of each episode. I may wait until after the first two episodes are passed, but it all just depends on what you guys want, how I'm feeling, depending on the time it is, because I actually have to get up normally on this day at 5:30 for work. So by the end of this episode, it'll probably be time for me to just get ready for work anyway. So we'll just have to see how it's going. But yeah, this is a show that I've been looking forward to for quite some time, especially since WandaVision. I think we got like our first official trailer for the show about a month ago, which is pretty short term compared to when the show is premiering. It does seem like the marketing has been a bit minimal, like they're sort of just like holding back on the reins a little bit, like waiting to see what they can show. I don't know if that's just because they're testing the waters, if there's so much that they have that they want to keep it more secret or what. But from what we have gotten, it's been a show that I've been excited for, and that I've said for a while that I have a feeling this is going to be a show that is going to have the most attention to detail in it, that Marvel and Disney Plus, they care about the most, and that when they made it, they really put the most time and effort into this one. And I think we're already going to see that, and I hope you guys see that too. Um, the Movie Geek says, "In the Heights." Yes, sir. I got to see that yesterday. It's been crazy because I went there at 7:30. The screening started at 7:30. Um, it was over at like 10. Yeah, it was over like maybe 10, a couple minutes before 10, something like that. And then we had to drive about an hour through Atlanta back home. And so then I had to just hit the hay. I went to sleep and I woke up now. Um, it's all worth it because it's just been a fun few hours. In the Heights was great. My review will be coming hopefully Thursday. But yeah, it was a cool experience. If you didn't see my tweet about it, it was cool because about 2 years ago I went to the same theater, the Plaza Theater in Atlanta, to see The Gentleman because I won some tickets early, and then I said, because in the theater there's a middle row dedicated to strictly press, and I said the next time I come back here, I will be sitting in those seats. This time I was able to go and sit those seats, and it felt so good because the movie is all about dreamers and following your dreams and chasing what you desire and stuff like that. So I felt like it was very fitting, um, and it just proves what the abuela said in the movie: have patience and faith. So yeah, but the movie itself, super 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 good. But yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions, whoever is in here, I know there might not be a lot of people watching right off the bat just because Obviously, it is early. Some people are gonna wake up, some aren't. It just depends. Gonna test the waters with this. Um, just whatever, whoever is in here, make sure to comment. Leave any questions, theories you have, your excitement level. Just let's engage a bit before the show starts because right now it starts in about 25 minutes. That's cool. The film is made for me because I am a Latino and I am a dreamer. Love the film. That's what I said. That's what I was thinking too. Is that the film was special for me. I can't imagine how much it felt for, or how special it was for someone who was Latino or Latina to watch the film because it's definitely made for you. It's a story crafted for your heritage. And so, if I was able to enjoy it as much as I did, I can't imagine the impact it had on you and you guys. And I think that is so cool. I could talk about In the Heights for hours just because there's a lot to unpack there. It's a great movie. Hope you guys are doing well. I am doing well. I need to, from now on when I do these, like, just go ahead and brew coffee because right now I have green tea, but I don't even know if this stuff has caffeine in it or if this is caffeine free. Is there caffeine in this? I don't think there's I don't think there's caffeine because this is diet. But I need to start brewing something that like keeps me awake because otherwise there could be the possibility I just like I'm talking and then I fall over. I fall over on the table because I can't take it anymore. I doubt that's gonna happen, but 2:37 in the morning, my goodness. So let me know guys. Diet Coke and Trolley's gummy worms. Is that what's getting you through the episode? Hey, whatever works. That sounds pretty good. I don't know about the Diet Coke, but the Trolley's gummy worms. I haven't had those in a long time. But guys, let me know, what are you thinking? The chances are of in the this first episode, Owen Wilson cracking out the wow. Do you think he's gonna say it at some point in this series, or do you think he's not? You think he's actually gonna be a serious actor here? Um, we'll have to see. But I feel like that is his trademark. So if he doesn't say "wow," then he's missing out on a prime opportunity. Bernardo says, "Trolleys are my savior." That's funny. Yep, I'm just stuck with green tea. Great, right? Nope. Normally I get up at 5:30. I have a big cup of coffee and then I'm off to work. But nope. 2:30 gang, stand up. I'm excited and intrigued to see the dynamic chemistry with Owen and Tom. I definitely think that, yeah, even in the promotional material, the trailers we've gotten, the TV spots, that has been the thing that has called everyone's attention and that is like seemed to be the thing they're focusing on. I don't want to, I'm not going to say anything or spoil anything because we're going to watch it together again. I am going to watch it just to maybe pick up on some things that I missed the first time around, but yes, it's definitely strong. Their dynamic is like the glue of the show so much. At least in the first two episodes, it's like the foundation of the show, and I think that's fine. Um, they have great chemistry, and Owen Wilson always crushes it. Tom Hiddleston always crushes it as this role specifically. So yeah, it's I'm excited to see how it grows for sure over the course of the show. To me, they seem like they could potentially be buddies, but who knows? We'll have to find out. One thing I want to hear from you guys that I need you to be like Just tell me if I'm on par here, on point at all. Some people called me crazy, and I understand it. I'm willing to take the criticism, but let me know what you think about the score of the show when it airs. Let me know if you think it's top tier MCU or not, because I definitely believe that what Natalie Ann Holt was able to craft with this score is the best that we've gotten in quite some time. I'm not gonna say best of all time yet, just because we haven't gotten all the episodes, but just through 2 episodes, it's so innovative and it really helps the story move. So let me know what you think about the score and the atmospheric music uh, by Natalie Ann Holt throughout these first 2 episodes. 19 minutes. 19 minutes. Another cool thing about Loki is that it's filmed in my hometown, which I guess that's normal. Everybody knows that Marvel stuff is Atlanta, but like I think some of the locations in the trailer, I'm pretty sure I've seen in real life. Like that elevator that they go down. Pretty sure I've been there. I don't remember where that is. I think it's at a mall. I could be wrong, but yeah, I definitely know that they use some familiar filming locations here in Atlanta, which is really really cool. It's always cool to see these movies, and then whether it's subtle things like the trees or excuse me, the buildings that they use. Is it just gonna be 1 episode tonight, or it'll be 2 episodes like WandaVision? For all I know, it's supposed to be 1 episode. I don't think they're doing two. Um, if they are, I had no idea about that. Um, I'm pretty sure it's only one though. Got it. Thanks. Yes, sir. No problem. I wonder how many people are actually awake for this show, because like I said, the promotion has been sort of scattered for this show. It hasn't been the greatest, and I haven't seen necessarily the most hype for it either. Not the same hype surrounding it as WandaVision and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier. So I'm curious to see how many people actually um, get how many people actually get up to watch it early as it premieres. I definitely think that even if they don't get up this time, as the speculations, the rumors, the excitement about the show continues to ramp up, more people will probably tune in and do the same thing. They'll hop on that bandwagon. I may be the only one in the chat. At least you're not alone. LOL. I think there's a few people watching. Just some people don't comment. Cabbage Man, I'm here too. First off, love the name and the profile picture. That's amazing. That's great. Love me some Avatar. Thank you for joining, though. Appreciate it. I'm not too worried about if anybody comments or not. I mean, I'd love it if you guys did. If we could have a conversation, I'll answer your questions, especially when there's about 15 minutes until the episode premieres. But hey, I get it. It's early. I'm still waking up myself. I'm fighting the urge to yawn. Just like that. Ariane is in here. Thank you. A familiar face. Is it better than Falcon and the Winter Soldier so far? So far, yes. Which it's hard to say for sure if it's going to be, just because we're 2 episodes in. But I mean, I gotta say, yeah, it's great. It's off to a better start than Falcon and the Winter Soldier and the WandaVision. I'm so hyped. Stranger Boy, what's up, my friend? Thank you for joining. I'm glad you're excited. Like I said, guys, earlier, make sure to let me know your excitement level on a scale from 1 to 10 for this first episode of Loki. Marvel content is back. Thoughts on Avengers Campus? It's been a due for me to go back to Disney World or Disneyland, whatever it is. I think it's Disneyland in California. The thoughts on the Avengers Campus? I think it looks great. I think that's a obvious next step for Disney to take. Just to capitalize more on the Marvel Cinematic Universe, bring some enjoyment to people, have people be able to visit some of the locations. I think it looks really cool. Some of the ones that they have playing the characters, um, they don't necessarily look anything like them, but that's okay. Most of them do, and I think the way that they set up the entrances and all the different rides and the restaurants and all that stuff, it feels very just natural, and it feels very well complementing to the universe. I've never been to Disney World or Disneyland in my life. I might just have to go to Disneyland first so I can experience that for myself because that looks so cool. Off topic, I saw Conjuring 3 and I really enjoyed it. Hey, that's good. I'm glad you enjoyed it, my friend. As you saw, I wasn't the biggest fan of it, but I definitely can understand why a lot of people like it. I mean, Vera Farmiga, Patrick Wilson, their chemistry is spectacular. So, at least there's those things that even if I wasn't a huge fan of it, I still got on board with some aspects for sure. Falcon and the Winter Soldier really disappointed me. Yeah, it did for me too. I feel like we're in the minority. I think a lot of people like the show, but I'm not really sure. And I know that the finale episode was like very low rated for critics on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's not good for Marvel. But I definitely think that this show is gonna improve. So I am not that excited for this. No, I wouldn't base your excitement necessarily on the success of the Falcon and the Winter Soldier and how you felt about that one, because like I said, I definitely feel like this is the show that Marvel and Disney put their most attention to detail in and their most effort in. So I have a feeling that this is going to be the best movie of the bunch. I mean, we'll obviously have to see how it all goes, but I have hope for this film. I have massive hope, and I have an outlook that I think that this is just going to be something unlike anything we've ever seen before, but I think we're all going to be able to look back on it and talk about how much we enjoyed it. I hope so. I really do. After seeing the first two episodes, that's how I feel. But we'll have to, as I watch it with you guys today, I have to see how you guys react. Let me know what you're thinking about it. I'm excited to see a brand new MCU film on a big screen. I really missed that, and it's time. Are you gonna go see Black Panther, or not Black Panther, Black Widow in the theater, or are you gonna wait for that and just watch it on Disney Plus and then go see the next one in the theaters? I'll probably see Black Widow in the theaters if I can. I don't know if they're doing early press for that. They probably are. But yeah, let me know. And yeah, I get what you're saying. It's been such a long time without being able to experience that in the theater. So it's gonna be exciting. Marvel is spoiling the heck out of us for shows. Yeah, absolutely. There's still a couple shows to come later this year too. Like we are nowhere near done. Does it feel like a movie? Yes, absolutely. It definitely feels like a movie. It feels like the budget's higher, it's higher quality, it's just more cinematic overall in nature. And it feels like the storyline and where they're going is more like a movie as well. IMAX, and for sure, awesome. Yeah, that's gonna be a really fun thing to experience, and I'm excited for that. I'm really excited. Yeah, the movies are back. I love now going to these screeners, and then like before the screening starts, there's like messages from the directors saying, "Welcome back to the movies. We've missed you." It makes me want to tear up almost. Like it's crazy. That's just we waited so long, over a year. It's finally time just to get back to that. And yeah, the theaters. That's the best experience. That is such a great experience. I am tired. How are you guys holding up? What is your key and your ritual to staying up and staying awake while the show premieres? I know that Bernardo is using Diet Coke and Crawley. What are they called? Trolley's gummy worms, not Crawley gummy worms. K&W series makes more hype than movies because they release every episode a week, so there's more suspense. Yeah, I totally get that. And especially oftentimes with these Marvel shows, they leave it off on a cliffhanger. So there's normally something super big to pick up on at the beginning of the next episode, and then you get to the end, and it's the same thing. So yeah, I definitely understand that. Even if it doesn't make as much hype, it definitely seems to carry it out a bit longer. Quiet Place Part 2 is packed house. I've been since The Invisible Man and onward for me. Yeah, that's great. I saw it on Sunday. So I saw the press screening and I went back on Sunday. There was actually only like 6 people in my screening, but then again, I think we just chose a time where people were busy out doing other stuff. What time is it in your country? It is 2:51. 9 minutes until the episode premieres, guys. Episode 1 is out now. Wow, okay, they dropped it early. Okay, we're going to hop on this then. If you guys want to start at the same time with me or not, I'm just going to pull it up. Okay. Sweet. I'm excited that they dropped it early. That's convenient. Peace out, Bernardo. Let's go. Let's see if the website crashes or not. Okay. Almost there. Okay, let's get this going. I'm trying to find it. I don't even see it on here. Do I have to go to the Marvel section? You'd think it'd be like right on the front. Do I really have to search up Loki? Is it not on Loki? There we go. Last Saturday, the movie theaters here in the Netherlands opened again, so I immediately went to the most expensive Dutch movie ever, The Forgotten Battle, but I'm 15 and you had to be 16. Oh, that's a bad man. Okay. Let's go. Got the episode pulled up here. I'm going to start and 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, let's get this going. Episode 1 is titled Glorious Purpose. It is 51 minutes and 30 seconds long. I'm hyped. Love from India. Appreciate that. I love how they start right at that place in Avengers Endgame. Nothing beats 2012 Loki. Let's go. Picking up right at that moment where he disappeared in Endgame. Let's see where he went. Do we skip the intro or do we keep watching? No, I'm going to let the intro play. You know what? Because I love Marvel intros. Do you hear that score? Let's go. Gold Desert, Mongolia. What a place to start. Fritzy, what's up? How's it going? Thank you for stopping by. Happy to see you as well. Are you watching Loki right now? If so, what do you think? Yo. I love how he just tries to assert his dominance on some random Mongolians. What the heck? These glass things, these glass doors they go through, these portals, they're cool. It's late, kids. Go to bed. After this is over, of course. Yes, sir. They called him a variant. Whoa. Super slow mo. Love this shot right here. Trippy. It's weird because this is like 2012 Loki. This is not the same guy we saw in Ragnarok and Endgame, but he still feels more lighthearted. Like I can't help but just laugh at him. I want to know what these devices are called that they use to reset the timeline. We saw that shot in the trailers. Cool. I need one of those for my dog. Every time she tries to run away, just zoop. Sounds dumb. How does this dude work for the TVA, the organization that keeps the timelines together, and he doesn't know what the Tesseract is? Whoa. Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I definitely think they'll probably explore that and just sort of give an explanation of it. They sort of do in this episode a little bit, or at least they kind of give you a broad idea. But um, I'm just excited for the growth he goes through in this. So that TV thing reminded me of Plankton's wife in SpongeBob. That TV he talks to. Yeah, it's absurd. You can already tell Tom Hiddleston is having a ton of fun. Yes, Karen the computer wife. Does that not remind you of that? To me, it looks a lot like it. Well, I'm gonna head back to sleep, but I'm glad I got to stop by and say hello. God bless Jaren. Hopefully, we can get together on our projects sometime soon. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Dude, just walk through. What's that? Loki, chill. This feels like going to the airport. My airport, you have to go through like four checks. Navateha, hi. Hi, thank you for joining. How are you doing? You can tell he wants to explode. I shouldn't be here. Time variance authority. What up, bro? How's it going? Thank you for joining, by the way. Are you watching the episode? If so, what do you think so far? Here we go. Animation. Well, everything. I love this animation style. Timekeepers. This gives a great example of everything we need to know. Multiverse of madness. It could branch off into madness. So much being set up here for future projects already. And this animation style reminds me of the Jetsons. Very retro 70s. Wow. He was disintegrated. I don't remember seeing that part actually. I love this title card here too. Ella, I'm so tired, but I have to stay awake for Loki. That's how I feel, man. We're pushing through. We're pushing through. First look at Owen Wilson. Let's go. Wow. 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 I was gonna say you don't think he can understand what you're saying. That stained glass window is horrifying. I want one of those. Don't worry, that devil's afraid of us. Is he though? Okay, Louis. Gotta fight to stay awake. There we go. I swear I first thought that that guy in the middle was like a Magneto. But he's just one of the timekeepers, but just his helmet looks very similar. See, this is the crazy thing too, is that he just said that the Avengers are the cause, because they travel through time, meaning this is 2012. Loki mentioning the current Avengers crazy. It's just all over the place. But she said what they did was supposed to happen, meaning the Avengers are pretty much sacred and they can't do any wrong. Forgive me, I keep yawning. You think you could just schedule an appointment with the timekeepers? Nothing's happening. That would very much defeat the purpose of the TVA if they allowed magic powers in their building. Let's go. Let's start the Owen Wilson, Tom Hiddleston back and forth. He's already funny. It's so funny. It's very clever. This reminds me of Star Wars. It's a utopia. Some people think that this is how our world's going to be one day. Who knows, but it's pretty cool to look at, that's for sure. Got the timekeepers holding up that thing. I'd be curious to know more of what that thing is, though. It's a lot of buttons with weird codes. What do they mean? You don't have Disney Plus. Aw, man, that stinks. Do you have Star? Talkie, talkie, talkie. There is no shortage of yawning on this live stream. That's for sure. Oh man, I'm so sorry. That sucks. That really stinks. Hopefully your area gets it soon. Thank you for joining, by the way. I want to see some of these space lizards he's talking about. Why would he be big on trust, though? Great question. I also want to watch The Bad Batch. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff on Disney Plus. Um, Especially recently that has been coming out. I hate that for you. I'm really sorry about that. I don't know where you are, what area you are, but hopefully it comes to you soon so you can watch some of this stuff. Hashtag still not sleeping. Nope, we're going strong. You can tell Loki is as stubborn as ever. He was born to be a king. I love the fact that he's powerless, and so for once, there's actually somebody who was talking down to him or on the same level as him, and he's sort of just like distraught and like taken off guard. It's a cool back and forth. This is the best sequence in my opinion. I'm a fan. Wow. Wow. For nearly every living thing, choice brings shame, uncertainty, and regret. Great little monologue there. That's so trippy to me that there's one timeline formed by thousands of timelines, or however many there are, multiple. And that to keep the main timeline intact, that means to keep multiple different timelines intact at once. So there's always been the knowledge of multiple timelines. I want this for my room. This monitor thing, I'll put it on this wall. Greatest hits. Owen Wilson, you feel good about yourself right now, don't you? Facts. Pay attention to how he kills Coulson and a joke that appears later. A liberator. Jeez. Tell me where the liberation is in that. This is cool. Pay attention to this scene right here. Love this sequence. Sly dog. Sly dog. Uh-oh. Smooth operator. So many of us thought that this was going to take place like midway through the show, that he was going to get this ability to explore different places and do different things, but no. This is before even the events of the Avengers. There he goes, and kablam. I can't believe you were DB Cooper. Come on. That's crazy too. He lost a bet to Thor. LOLFF. Hello, bro. Hey, thank you for joining. How are you doing? Are you watching the show? If so, what do you think? Owen Wilson likes the power. He's playing with the power. Dude, you're the one who does magic, not them. We can see here, yeah, this is the 2012 Loki, but he's already starting to have some sort of change, like confliction. The wheels are starting to turn. A footnote to my ascent. Dude. Yeah, you need to take things seriously, Loki. That would be crazy to literally know how a person's entire life is going to play out, but you can't tell them any of it. Also, good to see Renee Russo in here. Glad they brought her back. At least showed glimpse of what we've seen. Ah, cruel, cruel, cruel. That's crazy too, because you see the look in his eyes. He can't believe that happened, and he did it. Dead. Do you see that? Kind of telling him, you can't change, dude. Ooh, don't talk about his mama. Jeez. Loki, you better start listening. Gotta start listening. Owen Wilson is funny here. He's a bit more subdued with the humor, but when it lands, it works very well. It's like Owen Wilson is the leading get investigator, and then she's the chief of police. Always that back and forth, like of who knows best or who thinks they know best. Where'd he go? I can't get over the score for this. The music is immaculate. Go find Bozo to get that Tesseract. Dude, shut up. No way. I still don't believe that this guy doesn't know what a fish is. This part was crazy to me. All these Infinity Stones just laying around. Paperweights. I get it. Obviously, they're the timekeepers. They literally control the formation of the universe and the multiple timelines, so they would obviously have that stuff. But still, man, that's crazy. Thanos could have just robbed that place and been like, "Give me all your stones." He's starting to feel like maybe what I take is that is he's like, okay, so If I can't have the power that I once possessed, at least now I remain in the place with the most power in the entire universe. So even though they're holding me in captivity, maybe I should just stay. He doesn't want to escape anymore. That character development already in episode 1. This is sad. Oh my gosh. Tom Hiddleston. Ah, don't make me cry, man. Nice little cameo from Anthony Hopkins. Fading away like Luke Skywalker did in The Last Jedi. Realizing that his entire past is gone. Or that his entire family is gone. But he's also looking at things he's never seen before. That's crazy, too. Just the expression acting. His change in emotions and facial expressions. Crazy. Going from crying to not crying. To sad from angry. Now he is so angry. Jeez. Will he have the opportunity to rewrite his history? Bro, install Thop TV. I don't know if you're talking to me or movie clips and edits. Sorry, I'm not really sure. End of file. There you can watch. Don't be upset. Okay, so he is talking about movie clips and edits. If you're still in here, movie clips and edits, maybe listen to that. I'm not sure what that is. If it's piracy, I don't promote that, but you do you. Glorious purpose. Oh, the music is so good. You thought you were going to be able to win in a fight against her? You're mistaken. What a good move, though. Uh, why would you stand right there? Stop it. Not turn you into a fish, gut you like one, dude. There's a big difference. So there's stuff like Nexus, and I know they mentioned the Nexus earlier. I wasn't there a commercial in WandaVision where there was like the Nexus medication? Is that where it was like the girl was depressed walking through, and it's like the cliche commercial of, take this medicine to fix this problem with all the other side effects, and wasn't it called Nexus? Here, I want to look that up just to make sure. Yep, here it is. Nexus from WandaVision. That pill. Yeah, that's what they said. There's no power in the TVA. This is getting good. Y'all pay attention here. Pay attention. You don't want to miss this. Bam. Salina, Oklahoma. 1858. Oh, just a while back. Definitely an anachronistic. I'm not really sure exactly what that is, to be honest. This shot is beautiful. The silhouettes with the orange in the background. Love it. That shovel right there sort of reminds me of like a Tron Legacy thing. I don't know what those discs are called. I guess just a disc. Who is this? Bam. Is that Loki? Is that a past Loki that's burning everyone alive? What an end shot. That's so good. The cinematography in the show is great. Okay, so that was the end, but if I do remember from the screeners, there weren't any post credit scenes. So I'm gonna wait and see, because sometimes how it works is that like the screeners won't show you everything, like they'll leave some stuff off the end, so maybe there is something they didn't want us to see, but we'll have to wait here and find out. The Marvel end screened compilations never fail to impress me. They always capture the essence of the show so well. But yeah, what'd you guys think? What did you guys think of this episode of the show so far? The way it set everything up. Pretty trippy stuff going on, but I think the best part of this was definitely the the chemistry between Owen Wilson and Tom Hiddleston. They're back and forth. I'm gonna look up this gum because it says kablooey, and normally the little things like that mean something. Kablooey. Marvel. Kablooey Marvel. Okay, so it doesn't look like that's anything. So I really don't think that there's going to be any post credit scenes, but we'll just have to see. Like I said, my screeners didn't have it any of them at all. Um, I hope there's one though. I mean, that'd be cool. Wumni Mosaku, love her. She's the one who was like the chief general telling Owen Wilson that it was a bad idea. She's popped up in so much lately. Lovecraft Country, His House, other stuff like that. She's a great actress. What? I love how that paper said what. Okay, let's see if there's anything here. Nope, there's not. Okay. So this is the. So I know that WandaVision didn't always have the post-credit scenes. I know they didn't have them until later on, but so far this show doesn't have them. I'm curious to see if they'll add them at all, when they'll add them. If so, it's just I'm excited to see where the show goes from here after one episode. I have seen the first two, and we'll be back next week for another watch along of that. But guys, let me know what you're thinking after this episode. What were your thoughts? What are your mindsets going into this, and then how do you feel like it did it live up to your expectations? Did it surpass it? Do you know what's going on? Do you have any theories? Let me know all of that down below in the comments. I know it's late, or should I say very early, so there's not going to be a lot of response here, but thank you guys. I want to thank everyone who did stick around to watch. I appreciate the constant support. Make sure to leave a like on the stream to help boost it in the algorithm and all that stuff. But that was a lot of fun. I'm excited to see just how it turns out and where it heads from here, because like I'm serious. It's really forming this pathway to be something spectacular. Bernardo said that was fantastic. I would have to agree. That was actually probably better the second time around, just because I was able to pay attention to all the little details. The devil is in the details. Um, but yeah, it's just so well crafted. The thing I picked up more so this time around than last time is just how well the shot composition is pieced together, and there's so many great and really just beautiful sequences. And especially like even at the end there, when the timekeep police or the time police are going back into the 1800s to stop what they don't know at the time on that farm, and you get the yellow in the background, the blue, and then when the cloaked figure drops the torch, it just sort of lights everything up. It looks really good. The cinematography is great. The direction is great. The editing is really like quick and snappy. I like it. I also just love the idea that you're going into territory that like the TVA, and putting Loki in that position where he's got the Tesseract and he's got access to all the Infinity Stones, yet he cannot use any of them because they are powerless. Absolutely insane, but I'm absolutely loving it. Bernardo, I'm so glad you liked it. I hope everybody else who was in here who watched it enjoyed it as well. But that is going to be it for this stream, clocking in at about 1 hour and 15 minutes. I'm going to end this broadcast and go straight into recording a spoiler review and sort of just giving my overall thoughts in the episode and things that happened. Next week, there will be the same thing, both this live stream and a spoiler review. The spoiler review will be out a little bit earlier next week because I can pre-record it just because I've already seen the episode. But stay tuned for all of that. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you for the support. I'm so glad that we're getting Marvel content again. This is so exciting. But until next time, I'll see y'all later.